picked English literature because I've always had an interest in exploring things beyond the novel. So kind of analysing everything that's being portrayed to me through a writer, a poet, a performer, anything like that, and then reading the historical context behind it. So literature, you don't just explore the text and the fundamental meanings, but the impacts that it has on a wider society beyond the novel.
I'd say I chose English literature because I'm just so keenly interested in the idea of analysing text. So with things like poetry and sort of looking into the method and then the context behind things, and then how those two sort of factors influence each other.
We study The Great Gatsby, we study Othello as our play, then we study The Handmaid's Tale as kind of like a modern literature text. We study pre-1900s poetry and post-1900s poetry, which is Owen Shear's Skirrid Hill and Love Through the Ages, which is the pre-1900s.
So I think with the gap between GCSE and A-level literature, it's not actually too much. You're still sort of working around, looking at specific texts, and the course isn't necessarily too different. I think it's just how you sort of respond to the increase in work that makes a difference. It's not necessarily too different of a course in relation to other things. So, if you look at A-level biology, it's, supposed to be very different to the GCSE courses, but from GCSE to A-level with English, I feel like it's quite a natural progression.
I think it has a massive impact, the fact that we're a smaller group. We kind of can talk to each other more, and we can have more debates in class, so it's more personal, and in a way it's kind of more intense in the way that you go into more depth with everything rather than just scanning over it.
I think as well, being in smaller groups, it gives everyone an opportunity to speak.
Yeah.
I think if it was a much bigger group, it would just be a bit crowded and you'd have too much overlapping of opinions in a sense. Yeah. Whereas, you sort of see those connections between, what two people think. It's just easier to sort of talk about.